Hello, hello, my beautiful Leos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 12th to the 18th. Let's see what your download message is for this week. Research. Okay, let's see what you're researching. Let's see what we've got here for your tarot messages, what you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week. Moving quickly through January. It's amazing how fast the days are just flying by. Let's see what we have in the first row. The first row, you have a beautiful card of celebrating, the Four of Wands, followed by the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. In your focus part of the reading, you've got a beautiful Ace of Cups, followed by the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. In the center position, possibly your help, hurdle, or challenge, you have the Devil, followed by the King of Cups, and you have the Strength card. In your messages from Spirit and your guides, you have the Magician, followed by the Three of Cups, and your next card is the King of Swords. Your very end of the week, which is possible future energy, you have the Hierophant, followed by the Temperance, and you have the Chariot. Wow. Okay. Research. Stepping up to the plate, doing research, Googling, maybe you're researching a topic, a person, a situation, a new job, an organization, health records, could be anything, okay? But you're definitely wanting to find some information out this week that is accurate information that you can follow through with. Coming in your first row, life or career, you have the card Flashback, and it says people from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So I understand not everybody's employed, not every, some people are retired, not everybody's working right now, but for those that are, this could, possibly relate to you. Somebody might be returning and maybe wanting to call you back to work. Maybe there's an opening somewhere where you used to work and they're willing to step up and ask you if you're interested in doing that. You're getting a second chance at something that maybe you wish you could go back to. So think about it. You do have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the Four of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is moving slow, thinking articulately, creating his moves and making out detailed plans. But he's heading towards his goal successfully. And I think if this is your job and your career, you are going to do your research. You're going to really think long and hard about perhaps an offer that's coming in that you want to pursue. The Knight of Cups comes in with an exciting opportunity that, you just absolutely love. And maybe this is who's coming in. They're offering you something that's going to be, making you really happy. It is the card of meeting somebody possibly that could come in and sweep you off your feet with love or an idea that you're going to love. But you could also just be receiving an invitation to go to a wedding or something like that. Four of Wands, celebrating something. Yeah, it could be a graduation, a wedding, the announcement of a birth of a baby, or a homecoming. Somebody could be moving back to the nest. You could be selling, renovating, moving, or buying a new home. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money, you've got the beautiful gold bars. Look at this. Solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values. Your career could involve banking, long-term position, and satisfying work. So this is definitely an improvement for some of you in your job and your career. I think you're going to find your job will be stable and secure, and you'll even have money that you can invest perhaps into some sort of, retirement fund or something, because you're investing with integrity and you're being very careful what you're investing, not only money, but your time into. So this is a card that says, this is a long-term position and it's satisfying to you. Coming in next, you have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Now, we talked about this beautiful Knight of Cups coming in. The Ace of Cups is that card of the universe sending you what you want in the form of respect and love. But it could be somebody new coming in. When you least expect it, there could be a new person coming into your life to create a new, beautiful relationship. The Two of Wands says, he's looking out across the horizon here, dreaming of his future. But he's coming into his own, and he's getting on his feet, and he's staying active. He's continuing moving forward to create his goals in his profession or in his life in general. But this is a card that says partnership could be coming into the equation as well, in love or in business. The Four of Cups says you kind of need to get that activity going, get yourself enthusiastic, get yourself motivated again. You're kind of lost your mojo here, and you're thinking that, you can't see the forest for the trees and you're missing out on an opportunity. But you've got to keep your eyes open, because the universe is saying, hey, wake up. There's opportunities here. Don't be afraid to research them and go after them. Coming in the center position, which is your help hurdle or possibly your challenge, you've got the locks, and the locks represent your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. And this particular one says impatience. And it says it takes time to build an empire. Your desire for instant results can hinder your ability to make good decisions. So don't get up in your head. If things aren't happening fast enough, or you're not seeing the profit coming in, or the return or the rewards right away, stay in alignment. Don't step off your path in the direction you're going in because you're feeling doubtful about something. Patience is important. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, if it's worth it, it's worth waiting for. You've got the Strength card, you've got the King of Cups, and you've got the Devil. So let go of an outdated mindset. Let go of the feeling of regret, disappointment, revenge, any of those feelings. Let them go. Anything that's holding you back from being happy this week. But it's for your future as well. Thinking about making healthy decisions and changes in your life. What's holding you back? Cut those chains and move forward. It is the card of addiction and negative addictive behavior, repeating bad habits. Throw them away. You've got this new beginning. The King of Cups comes in and gives you wise counsel. This is your ideal energy and person that you should have in your life. Kind, caring, compassionate, giving, and does it out of the goodness of his heart. Been there, done it, has the mettle to prove it, and wants to give you a kind ear to listen, a strong shoulder to lean into, and wise counsel without any expectations. Good person to have in your end of the circle this week. Strength card, stepping up into your strengths, not allowing yourself to look back and feel weak here, right? Let go of that mindset that you can't do something. But you're also going to be able to negotiate and communicate with someone here. Being articulate, creative, kind, compassionate, and understanding like this king. Maybe you're even going to, be a better listener yourself. And also, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So try not to go into any conversations here, debates or arguments with the roar of the lion in the heat of the moment, and say things you can't take back. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, what do you need to surrender to? Apparently, surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. You've got everything here. You're a beautiful one fingerprint in time, Leo. Don't be afraid. Hear me roar. You are the king of the jungle. Don't be afraid to step out there and let your colors show, okay? Spread your tail like the peacock. I always call my Leos my peacocks. You walk in a room and you command attention. So don't be afraid of that. Don't compare yourself to other people. You've got so many gifts to offer yourself. Now, coming in with that, you have the King of Swords, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Magician. You could be receiving some wise counsel here or retaining legal counsel, but the King of Swords has to do with government, has to do with professors, has to do with legal eagles, anything like military, anything like that. But you could be receiving some legal counsel that you can trust because it will be accurate for you. You could be retaining somebody here just to witness a signature on something as well. Beautiful cards. You have the ability to create your own magic and your happiness right now. The universe says it's supplied you and Spirit and your guides with all the resources you need. You just need to keep your eyes open and reach out for them. You don't need anything more. You have the ability. This is a beginning. You dreamt the dream. Now you're planting the seeds, and now you can create. Three of Cups, celebrating something here, my friends. It could be anything. The announcement of a birth of a baby, an engagement, a homecoming, a reunion of some sort. Celebrating your successes or somebody else's. Getting together with brotherhood, sisterhood, family, and or colleagues. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number is 3333. I saw that this morning on my ceiling clock that illuminates. I woke up at that time, but it was 333. Divine timing. Okay, it says realistic and practical. Approach goals, divine timing, as it says, ambition and cooperation. So you have the benefit of good fortune. And if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything in this place. You can reach new heights. You should act on your potential. When you see this pattern, when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. So, gee, I'm glad I saw the 333s this morning. This is your divine timing, and things are coming in now. So be realistic. Go after your goals. Don't be afraid. Stay ambitious. This is a time where you can show and shine and walk in your light. You've got the Chariot with that. You've got the Temperance, and you've got the Hierophant. So you're doing things in traditional ways. You could be dealing with, higher education. You could be researching something for that reason. Bringing new people into your circle of friendship that you want to have around you. People who have the same goals of success that you do. But it's also a card that says it's a card of marriage. It's a card of the church, or maybe some spiritual event. The Chariot comes in and says you're prepared to come out a hero, come out a champion. Look at him. He's all dressed in his gear to go out on his bike, and he's protected, he's safe, and he's heading out. So you have that ability. The Chariot is overcoming great obstacles and making great accomplishments. You're doing that. The Temperance card says Spirit's got your back. Fear not. Okay? You're able now to toss these ideas around in your mind, but take your time. Moderation. Okay, don't go jumping into anything too quickly. Take your time. Do your research. Think about it. And know that at the end of the day, if you do that, Spirit's got your back. You're okay. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Leos, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Leos.